This video is for anybody who is questioning if they should give up on their dreams. Should I stop pursuing my dreams? I'm curious, what's making you ask that? Are you asking because you've been working towards your dream for a while and it's not coming to fruition? Are you saying that because, other people are telling you that what it is that you're wanting to do isn't what you should be pursuing? Why are you questioning your dream? I think that's the first thing you have to ask yourself. I feel like I should write this down. Is your dream taking too long? Who said that there was a timeline on your dream coming true? And if you're looking at other people to compare the progress of your dream to other people who have a similar dream or who are, achieving things that are in alignment of your dream, if you're doing that comparison, you have to stop there. Because your life is for you, your life is your experience, and you can't compare your trajectory with somebody else, even if you started at the same time. You know why? Because you guys have two different lives. You have two different paths, two different drives, two different schedules, two different sources of support. So you cannot compare your dream journey to somebody else's. Your journey is your journey. Your journey might take 5 years. It might take 10 years. Your journey might take 15 years. And if it does take that long, are you okay with that? What if you don't achieve your dream until you're 50? Are you still happy with that dream coming true, or is it null and void because it didn't happen in your time? Dreams don't always come true in the way that we want them to just because we dream it up or because we have a vision of how it should go. That doesn't always happen. Even though sometimes things can happen in our time and we feel good when things happen in our time, but when things don't work in our favor and on our timeline, now all of a sudden we're discouraged. But if it's your dream and if it's something that you're really passionate about, then you should continue at it because you feel good at working towards it. The dream is the goal, but the journey is a part of that dream. That goal, if it happened tomorrow and all of a sudden you're done, what about the things along the journey that you could have learned, the people you could have met, the person that you would have become? You have to keep in mind that achieving the dream and working towards a dream requires the effort and skills and network and experience to get that dream done. I have a story that I want to share. So I've been acting since 2019 and it is the year 2026 and I finally booked a role that I feel like will be amazing towards the journey that I'm working towards. Now, between 2019 and 2026, I have felt discouraged. I have also felt like, is this going to happen for me? I would see other people who were booking, their roles, and not that it deterred me from continuing, but that comparison didn't serve my excitement and my passion. If anything, that comparison will discourage you and put you in a space where you don't feel as confident. And so you can't take somebody else's journey and reflect on your journey and compare the two. And so if you're questioning of whether you should keep pursuing this dream, and the question is coming from the timeline doesn't always work in our favor. The timeline doesn't always work in alignment with how we see it, and that's okay. But you are supposed to enjoy the journey. You are supposed to enjoy who you become along that journey. The people that you meet, the experiences you have, they're largely a part of the journey. Now, if you're debating on whether or not you should continue pursuing a dream because you have parents that are like, you should do that, or you might have a best friend or a partner that doesn't support your dream, null and void what they have to say, because they're not you. They can't take your drive and passion and put it in themselves to understand your point of view and why this is important to you. And so if you are debating if you should continue at your dream or if you should continue pursuing your dream and your doubts are coming from someone else, then it's important that you silence the noise. The noise will become a distraction, just like a comparison. The noise will become a discouragement, and it will, create feelings of doubt and insecurity if you listen to what other people say. Instead, listen to the inside of you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to that passion, that drive, that voice in the back of your head that's like, you need to keep going. Because that voice is way more important than somebody else's perspective or opinion or thoughts or views on your dream. The second thing you should be asking yourself is if you really love the dream. And if you feel passionate about what it is that you're wanting to come true, or if you're just doing it because you feel like you're capable of doing it, or maybe you're doing it just because, it's something to do. If your questioning is coming from whether or not another person is supporting it, then you have to silence those voices, because those voices will deter you from your ultimate version of yourself. And this is your life, and you deserve to go after what it is that you want. Do you love the dream? For me, I love acting, and it took me 452 auditions on one casting platform to get the role that I really wanted. And I love the dream. I love the goal. I aspire to be an Emmy-winning actress, friends. That's what I want to do. That is what I'm going to do. That is who I am. And so along the journey to becoming that Emmy-winning actress, that award-winning actress on the stage, I'm learning my craft. I'm finding my readers. I'm finding different techniques. I'm watching different films and TV shows that help me understand the person that I want to become. When I finally reach that stage and I'm ready for that speech, the dream, I love it. And so you have to love the dream. You have to love the person you're becoming along, the journey of that dream. If you're questioning whether or not you should be pursuing or continuing or going after your goals or pursuing this dream, I think the bigger question for you is to answer, do you love the dream? Do you love what it is you're going after? Because if the answer is no, then, is it really your wildest dream? Is it really, what it is that you want to spend your passionate time doing? That's the bigger question. If you're questioning whether or not you should continue pursuing a dream, I think the question should really be, do I really want this dream to come true? Because if you really want that dream to come true, then it shouldn't matter anything else. If you want to be that painter, that artist, that influencer, that YouTuber, that singer, whomever it is that you want to become, if you want that to come true, then that energy, that weight of that final form of who you're working to become should trump or overstep. I don't want to say trump but it should outweigh. That wanting and that longing for that dream should outweigh any doubt or any questioning. Again, if I'm circling back to my desire to be an Emmy-winning actress, I want that to come true. I want that to come true. And nothing's gonna get in the way of that. Not a decline, not a denial of an opportunity, not the loss of an agent, not even the loss of an opportunity will deter me from getting to where I'm going, because I really want this dream to come true. And so if you're questioning whether or not you should continue pursuing a dream, if you want that dream to come true, and that dream coming true will create so much fulfillment in your life, then the answer is yes, you should keep pursuing that dream. If the dream is taking too long for you and you're questioning, should I still pursue this dream? The answer is yes, because who said there was a timeline on your journey? If you're questioning if you should keep pursuing this dream because somebody else said, hey, I don't think you should be doing this, or I don't think that this is for you. If somebody else's opinion is making you question your dream and you're wondering if you should keep pursuing it, then the answer is yes. The answer is always going to be yes for me. Because if you have something that you want to get accomplished, if you have something that you want to see happen, if you're trying to cross that finish line, lose that pound, run that, race, and you see it happening, and that the thought of that coming true makes you feel good, then the answer is yes. If you're ever questioning something about your life and who you are and who it is that you're wanting to become, you have to look within and reflect on what the inner you is saying, and ignore the voices, ignore the timeline, and only focus on what feels good to you. That answer should be yes. So no, you should not give up on that dream. No, you should not quit. No, you should not stop. No, you should not change courses unless you want to, and that decision is solely based on you. Can you imagine if you gave up on that dream and, you're at the end of your lifespan, and as you're, getting ready, and it sounds scary, but as you're getting ready for that, big rest or that big transition or whatever that time, looks like for you, and you sit back and you're like, man, I really wish I would have pursued that thing. I wish I would have pursued singing or playing the guitar or whatever it is, and you didn't get the chance to do that. You're going to feel so unfulfilled. And for me, no matter what's going on, when I get to whatever time that is, I want to make sure I feel good in the journey that I took. I feel good in the life that I lived, no matter what. So the answer is yes. You should still pursue your dream. You should still go after what you want. And the answer is no. Do not listen to other people if they are deterring you from going after your dream and your goal, because it is your dream and your goal, and nobody else can dictate that for you. Nobody else should dictate that for you. And you might be younger, you might be a kid, and your mom might say, no, you can't do that. But the moment you become an adult, you go after it, okay? The moment you get out of a space where people are not nurturing your dreams, write a little letter to yourself. Dear me, the moment I get out of here, you will go after that dream, and put that in a box, and you hold on to that, or put it in a notebook or in a book. And you wait until you were in a space to really go after it, because you deserve to pursue what it is that you want to pursue without the doubts of anybody deterring you from your dream. Yes, no matter if the journey takes forever, or no matter if other people are telling you you shouldn't, if you love that dream and you want to see that dream come true, you should definitely go after your dreams. My name is Aubrey, and I am always going to encourage you to do the best thing for yourself, to do the best thing for your heart, and to do the best thing for your life and future in all aspects. So the answer is, you should keep pursuing your dream. You should keep pursuing your goal. Okay? I'll see you on the next video.